If you're having a difficult time with something, your relationship isn't where you want it to be, your finances are not where you want to be, your body's not where you want to be, your business is not where you want to be, you need to take massive action.
Because let me tell you, on those 2 a.m. Friday nights, when my knuckles were bloody, because no one knew how to repair our machines, because we had engineered them ourselves.
Nothing is going to be easy. Nothing is going to be handed to you. You got to go through it.
I dealt with homelessness and poverty growing up, domestic violence. Growing up in a home with a lot of drug abuse and alcoholism, but I had that vision of going to the Olympics, and I had that skill of jumping. I put those two things together, and it was really the thing that pulled me through those difficult times. And I think that when people have those difficult times, you have to have something that brings hope and joy and has the power to propel you through difficult situations.
And if that doesn't work, try something else. If that doesn't work, try something else. Keep going with massive action, and you will find the way, because it will give you momentum. If you want to grow a business, I can teach you 1 million strategies that will change you overnight. And if I get you to use a strategy and grow your business 30% like that, you are going to get so excited that your story about your business will change, won't it? You're like, I can rip this open. I'm going to make this thing 100% more profitable. That's why 80% of those people, I can grow them 30 to 130%. Because once I get into momentum, people's story changes. And when their story changes, the third and most important thing changes, their state. Because that's what really changes it all.
That was frustrating. That sucked. I would have much rather been doing something else at 2 a.m. on a Friday. But I believed in what we were trying to accomplish. The team believed in what we were trying to accomplish. And we weren't going to let ourselves down, and we weren't going to let our customers down. Be transparent. It's a new world order. Man, when I was coming up, you didn't be transparent. You put a marketing message out. You spun that shit. Like, you tried to be as close to the truth as you could, but you didn't worry about transparency. But these days, consumers expect transparency. They want to know who you are. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know what it means to support you, because it's not enough that your product is good. They want to know that your company stands for something. But it's also incredibly meaningful to your employees.
The ultimate question I'm always asking is, how do I help people to break through? The question is, what are you breaking through to? In essence, all of us at some level, to feel alive, have to always feel like we're growing. When people ask me, what does it take to be happy? I always tell them one word: progress. Progress equals happiness. Even if you're not where you want to be yet, if you're on the road, if you're improving, if you're making progress, you're going to love it. You're going to feel alive. On the other hand, it doesn't matter how successful you are. If you stop growing, you start dying inside. Now, how does this relate to this session on breakthrough? Well, I'll say it's really simple. If you and I want to know what it takes to be happy, we have to understand what is our current blueprint of how our life's supposed to be. Now, what do I mean by blueprint? Well, we have a story in our head of how life's supposed to be. Some people's story is you work hard in school, you become really great, you're a nice person, you're a good person, and then you grow up and you take care of yourself and
You want to keep top quality talent around for a long time? You want to make sure that they know what's going on in the company. All right, focus on value. Only value is sustainable. You want to make sure that you're delivering value at every touch point. Your customer service should deliver value. Your marketing message should deliver value. Your advertising in and of itself should deliver value. Your ads should be served to the people who, even though they can skip it after 4 seconds, they don't. That's when you're actually delivering value. All right, be authentic. God, this is embarrassing, but this is actually my wife and I. We actually go see Santa Claus every year. And I actually posted this on my Instagram account. Why? Because it's real. That's really who I am. My wife and I are goofy as hell. And one of the things that we bonded over originally was that. Got a big response. People love seeing that kind of thing. They want to know who you really are. Now, everybody has to decide where to draw the line for themselves. Most people would say I should have drawn the line before this one. But that's us. All right.
Each and every one of us has them, but we have to be able to see outside of it. And when we lose hope, that's when we feel like giving up. People are losing hope. And they can't see beyond their current circumstances, and they feel like their runway is too short. But I want to bring the fact that there is hope.
You got to hurt so you can grow. You got to feel it. make a difference, move forward, do something unique in your life.
I'm challenging you to declare victory, even when it looks like the odds are against you. And you have to say to yourself, I'm going to get through this.
Whatever is in your life that's trying to bring you, it is not waiting, so you cannot wait.
See, those of you who will evolve, who are willing to evolve, you will inherit the future. Those of you who are willing to take everything you do to the next level, you will inherit the future. It is the individual who is willing to become more.
We don't tell ourselves the way things really are. And when we do that, then we can't fix our problems. If we can't fix our problems, we're not going to improve. So we have to be truthful to ourselves. You have to stop rationalizing, stop making excuses, stop telling yourself little watered down assessments of where you're really at. Tell yourself the truth so that you can get where you want to go. You can be who you want to be. You can be who you should be when you do what you know you should do, when you pay attention to the little things, when you implement discipline, true and unflinching and unmitigated discipline in your life, when you stop trying to find a sweatless solution, when you look for weaknesses to work on. And all that starts when you stop lying to yourself. That's when you can become who you know you should be. When you tell yourself the truth about where you are so you can make sure you are in the right place.
The Bible says, he who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. I'm sorry, but here's the fact. All of you have extraordinary capabilities. All of you. You have to decide if you are willing to do the things to put you in that category. It's no other way.
When you settle, you ruin the movie. Yeah, you heard me. Your life is a movie and you are the author. Your life is a movie and you are the director. Life is a movie. And you need to edit some scenes out. The pen is in your hand, my friend, and you're writing your very own personal movie. And I believe the good guy wins in the end. I believe the good woman wins in the end.
There was a time period in my life where I decided that I didn't want to live anymore. And just to see all the amazing and beautiful things that were waiting for me in life on the other side of that moment, I want people that are living in their 20-year-old devastation to know that there's life on the other side of it and to hold on to hope.
And if you're not in the right place, then you can get yourself on the path to get there. The path of discipline, the path of hard work, and the path of... The skill itself is being able to detach during the event. The hard part is to notice. You gotta look for those signs. You gotta look for that moment when you start feeling emotional, or you know that it's gonna be something emotional. You gotta step back from those and get yourself in the habit of asking yourself, what do I look like right now? What do I sound like right now? Listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth and see if you're being a reasonable human or not. Look for the emotional quicksand and don't step in it, the emotion of the anger, the frustration.
Sometimes you got to take a break from just about everything, disappear, come back, and shock the world. I'm talking to that athlete, I'm talking to that administrator, I'm talking to that nurse, that doctor, I'm talking to that student, I'm talking to that communicator, I'm talking to that pioneer, that inventor, I'm talking to that entrepreneur, I'm talking to that preacher, I'm talking to that person who refuses to stay where they are.